Faith Kipyegon. You've probably heard this name before. The Olympic champion. She has completely redefined the 1500 meters. Today, under the bright skies, the fastest women in the world have gathered for one reason: to chase her down. But before we begin, consider subscribing to Running Realms. It would mean a lot to us.
Kind of like broken record time, Des. You just look at these fields and, enjoyed those Olympic races, but these are more interesting. Not only are the people who performed well in Tokyo, some who didn't make it at all, and others who were disappointed in their performance.
I love it. There's so much on the line here. If you want to have a redemption tour, this is a good place to kick it off. And that's for the people who didn't make the team or had a disappointing performance in Tokyo. If you have your medal, well, you're on the victory tour, and you're going out with no pressure, just swinging for the fences. And honestly, that is Laura Muir in this situation. That global medal eluded her for so long, and she just put it all together in Tokyo, stormed down that home stretch, and finally got silver. So no pressure today, but she still wants to have a good one.
That's Chanel Price, world indoor champion at 800 meters, out there in front, trains with the local Oregon Track Club Elite. Behind her, Faith Kipyegon, who missed the whole season of action for the birth of her first child, but has come back in great form and taking that win in Tokyo. Laura Muir made that decision. She had some choices of which races to run. She focused on the 1500, and that paid dividends for her.
Huge decision. I mean, she ran an incredible win in Monaco, 156.7 in the 8. That would have been a fantastic run for the 800 meters, put her in great position to medal there, but she said, nope, I want to do the 15. This is all in on the 1500 meters. I think I can medal. And the focus paid off. It's truly what it was, is focus. And that pressure, she thrived with it.
A former training partner of Laura Muir is the Canadian Gabrielle Debus-Stafford, who's just a couple of spots behind Muir as they come through now with 2 laps to go. But look at the separation now, with Rice carrying Kipyegon through a very swift first 2 laps of the track. 2:04.35.
Yeah, separation is what we see with Kipyegon all the time. This is what she does. She is arguably the greatest of all time, and that term GOAT gets thrown around flippantly. It's overused, it's singular. We're talking about women's 1500 meter runner, double gold medal, Rio, Tokyo. She's on pace to prove it once again and add one more accolade to that sterling resume.
That was a 61.9 last lap for her. Now Price is off the track. Everyone else seemingly running for second right now. Kipyegon, the second fastest woman in history in this event, ran 3:51.07 earlier this year, and she winds it up with a lap to go.
She's such a perfect example of coming back stronger than ever. It sounds like a cliche, but she's proven that wrong. Had her baby in 18, came back in 19, performed pretty well at the World Championships, runner-up, and she's continuing to get better.
And those lights up in front of her, that wave light technology, is actually the pace for the world record, which she had been close to for most of the afternoon. Now trying to chase it with 200 to go. Debus-Stafford now in that battle for second, going ahead of the former duck Jessica Hall of Australia. But all eyes now on Faith Kipyegon as she is welcomed into the arms of this closing stretch of Hayward Field.
Valiant effort by her to get out and chase those lights, to chase that record, to continue to build the resume of greatest all time.
The Hayward Field record is 3:56.41, and that is gone.
With that signature surge down the final stretch, Faith Kipyegon did what she has done time and time again. She pulled away and claimed victory, reminding the world exactly why she sits at the top of middle distance running. Another statement: if you enjoyed reliving this incredible race, make sure you subscribe to Running Realms.